So when I read this question, I noticed right away that they're asking me to create an equation. And when I'm creating my equations, there's two things that I really want to consider, and that's my units as well as my operations. So when I'm talking operations, I mean, am I going to add, subtract, multiply, or divide? And that's really going to be told in the problem. So looking at this specific problem, I see that Armand sent M text messages each hour for 5 hours. So that's just going to be A equals M times 5. And I know that because he's sending a certain number 5 times every hour. So that's why I did multiplication. And then we go to the second half of the problem, and it's going to be the same thing with Tyrone. Tyrone is going to send P text messages every 4 hours. So he's just going to send P times 4 messages. And finally, they ask us to put it all together. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add them together because they want both Armand and Tyrone's messages. So that's just going to be A plus T equals 5M plus 4P. So before I go ahead and just pick the answer, let's check our units to make sure everything is okay. So this is messages, and this is 5 times messages. So again, it's messages, plus 4 times messages, which is just messages again. So when I do this, I see right away that messages equals messages plus messages. I see that all my units line up, so I know I did everything correctly. And now I can go ahead and pick my answer, and that is going to be letter C in this case.